Good morning, Doral. I'm Betty Gonzalez, your host, your local real estate expert and guide right here on all things Doral. And in today's sections on episode 28 of our podcast, I'll dive into the VA approved condos right here in Doral. We'll explore the extension strategies and tips that will help you thrive in our dynamic market. Especially, we'll discuss the exact condos in Doral that are already VA approved, why some condos are not approved yet, and what steps you will need to take if you would like to live in one of those condos but that they are not VA approved already. I encourage you to actively participate. Please share your thoughts and any questions that you may have along, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable discussions every week right here. Thank you for joining me today this morning. Let's make the most out of our time, so let's get started. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about the VA condo approved right here in Doral. So I'm going to share my screen because I want to start by giving you value right away. So there's a website that you can actually go to. And if you're anywhere in the U.S., Florida, or otherwise, I just want to focus my attention right now to just the ones that are approved right here in Doral. It used to be 4 condominiums that were approved. Now we're up to 5, and I'm going to explain to you which one those are. I want to tell you where to go to actually get this, to which website, and it's very easy. And then if there's some of them that you would like to move to because your family members are there or you just like the area, but they just happen to not be some of the ones that are already VA approved, I'm also going to explain to you what steps need to be taken in order for them to become VA approved, and why some of them will never be a VA approved condo. Okay, so let's dive right in. Let me share my screen so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So you just simply click on VA condo approved list, and I put Doral, and it will bring you to this website. So it is lgy.va.gov. So I'm going to come in here and you'll see it. I will leave the link in the description below in the show notes for later. But once you're here, so you see it's like lgy.va.gov / the same, right? So once you're here, you're going to set VA approved. You only want to see the approved condos, VA condos. And in order to make it easier and to be faster, all you need to do is put the city and the state. If you put anything more, it will give you a hard time. And then you hit submit, right? So as you can see, we have 5. We used to only have 4. The latest one that was added to this was the Midtown Doral, which makes me very happy, especially because that area is building up and it's going to have a lot of options for more people to be able to purchase there. So we have here Apex at Parks Central Condo. So all of the ones right there that are on that side of 107th Avenue and back there, those are VA condo approved. We have Costa del Sol, which is, towards the beginning of Doral area, as well as Costa Linda, the Greens at Doral. These are some of the ones that have been approved for a long time. And actually, you can see this one, Costa Linda, has been approved since 2013. So how long can a condo that has been a VA approved be approved? Well, they can be approved for a lifetime. So as long as they continue to have the same standards that got them qualified to be a VA approved on the first place. So let me stop sharing that I could talk to you about some of the things that I said I was going to do. So why I wrote some things down here. Why do the VA does not accept to lend on some units? Well, the reason is because if the condos HOAs institute the right of first refusal clause, meaning if something were to happen, they have the first dib on the property. So you're not going to be the first owner. The condo association will be the first owner. And as you already know, the VA always protect the service member. So they want to make sure that when you do purchase a property, you are the owner of the property. And even though you might be an owner of the property, some of these associations or clause are that they have the first right of refusal. So they're going to be the first owner if something were to happen. And also, if the unit show various signs of financial distress, owners not paying, or this is a big one, or if the condo unit, the majority of the people residing in it are not owner occupied. meaning that they are mostly investors. So if it's heavily investor and they're not owner occupied, sometimes that shows a problem. And then if the majority of the owners of the unit are behind in their association payments, so that's also pose a problem. And if the association does not have the reserve, meaning some associations here, especially in Florida, I don't know if some of the laws are changing, but before they did not have to have funds for future fixes or updates or maintenance on the building. So if the condo that you're interested in purchasing does not have a fund for future maintenance or anything that could happen, any disasters like weather disaster, natural disasters, whatever happened, and they don't have the funding to fix it, then the VA is not going to back the loan because they figure that this property is at risk or you losing it because they don't have anything to fix the properties or to maintain them. So those are going to be some of the requirements that will not let the VA approve you to buy a property there. Now, let's say that you have an area that you like to move to and is not VA approved yet. Okay. So what would you be able to do then? You yourself cannot do it, and myself as a real estate agent, I'm not able to do it. So the person that could do it, it will be your lender. The lender will contact the association. They will request the right documentation that they need, and they will submit it through the VA. And then the VA will take as long as they're gonna take to be able to let them know if it has been approved or not. Now, I wouldn't want you to get discouraged because obviously the ones that were approved right here in Doral, they had to go through the same process, and the results are that now that they are approved, it says accepted without conditions. The Apex at Central Park was accepted 2018, and Costa del Sol was accepted 2017. Costa Linda 2013, the Greens at Doral 2019, and this one, which is Midtown Doral, which is the latest one, had just been accepted without conditions just April of this year. So if you go through the process, it will essentially, if they meet the minimum requirements, which you already know, they have to have funds. They have to be mostly not just investors heavy. It could be, it has to be mostly, owners occupied. And then they had to have funds and reserves. And then you have to be the first right of refusal, not the association. So if you know that this condominium meet all of those requirements, you can talk to your lender. Remember, you want your lender to be VA, not just VA approved, a VA heavy, like they understand they have a high volume of VA loans, closings, because they know exactly what to do because they deal with the VA often, and they're not going to shy away to do whatever paperwork that they need to do in order to get this condo approved, not only because it's good for you, but it will be good for them because now they're going to have another condominium with 300, 250, 30, whatever condos there are approved that other VA or veterans, can qualify to go and purchase a property there. So what did we cover here? I told you the condos that are approved right here in Doral. So let's go over them one more time so that take a note. Now, remember, I know I'm talking about Doral, but if you are interested in purchasing a property, a condo right here in Florida, it does not matter where, you can let me know and I'll also help you do that. And some of them are a little harder to figure it out. Trust me, because sometimes, even though this one says Midtown Doral, some are just by building. It's not as clear as they would be. So it's Apex at Central Park as Doral Condo, Costa del Sol, Costa Linda, Midtown Doral, at the Greens at Doral. Those are the ones right here. So let's go real quick. Like if you want to see the ones approved in Miami, then you would do the same process. You just go via condo approved list. I'll just put Doral, but it will take me to the same website. I would just put here Miami. I put here Florida, and then it will give me a list of the ones in Miami, just Miami. Okay, so there you go. And you want to make sure that says accepted without conditions. Those are the ones that, if you were to submit an offer, they will be approved. You can see they have Brickell 1010 and 1060. So it goes by buildings. Just because it says Brickell doesn't mean all of the ones in Brickell. This one's right here, you see, is pending. And this was submitted back in 2012. Why would that be the case? I don't know why it takes that long. These ones are accepted without condition. So this one was rejected, you see. So you just want to go through this and make sure that it does not say pending and it is not rejected, that those are actually approved. Talk to this one was rejected. And now you know why this will be rejected. And now this is a huge list down here that you could go over. The ones that are approved right here in Doral are only 5. And all you need to do is put the name of your city and your state, and then you will be on your way. Now, guys, remember, if you have any questions, VA or real estate related right here in Doral or anywhere in South Florida, I'm your girl. Thank you for tuning in right here on every Thursday at 9 o'clock for Building Connections Doral Talks. I really appreciate you coming in. If you have any questions, or if you want a more extensive list, just put it in the questions below and I will see it, and probably I will address this question or in the next time that I come on. Again, thank you for joining in Building Connections Doral Talks. See you next Thursday. Bye. Take care.
Real quick, calling all Doral professionals, entrepreneurs, and community influencers. Are you ready to showcase your business, share your knowledge and experience with our engaged audience? Building Connections Doral Talks invites you to become a guest speaker on our podcast. Share your unique perspectives and inspiring stories with our listeners. We believe in the power of your voice in shaping that conversations right here in Doral. Click the link below to submit your information and be part of our next episode. Join us in building connections, sharing knowledge, and growing together. Don't miss this opportunity to be a featured guest on Building Connections Doral Talks. Tune in, connect, share, and grow together with Building Connections Doral Talks, reshaping the way we engage with the diverse voices of Doral, one guest at a time. Doral Talks, your voice, our community. Click the link now on the show notes, the screen, or in the comments below, or just scan the QR code to submit your information as a guest. I hope to see you soon. See you in the next podcast. Bye.